Alright, what's going on, folks? Gonna do this a little kind of just rough and basic today for today's episode. Got an ice storm, freezing rain, whatever coming in. My power's been flickering for the past little bit, so I don't have to risk the Wi-Fi or laptop dying or anything while this is going on. We're gonna do it right from the phone. It'll be directly uploaded. So, with all that being said, this is Life Lesson with Juvy. I am your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. First one, cannibal kill. Do you believe in second chances? Why or why not? Why or yes and no. Yes, because I've been given second chances. I understand that people make mistakes. No, because I've also not been granted second chances because I understand the damage that certain things can do. Well, one thing we never really think about is like what about the mental health of the other person? You know what I mean? Like if we're expecting to get a chance from somebody, we have to take how they're feeling into consideration. It's one of, I don't know, it's hard because it depends on the situation and it all depends on the person. Yeah, it's one of those things because I don't know, some people just need time, you know what I mean? It's also one of those things, some people, I don't know, maybe they just, too much is built up for them or too much has happened or whatever and they just can't deal with it. I don't know. I can't really speak for anybody else. I think it all depends on the situation and it all depends on the person, like what they've done. Like if you're asking for a second chance, there's obviously been something done to to warrant you asking for a second chance from somebody. You know what I mean? So yeah, it all just depends on what's been what's happened, how I'm feeling, and who the person is. That's basically it. Little homie 127. If Logan, Wolverine, has the main superpower of survival, well that's alright. As proven when the Incredible Hulk punches him into space and he floats on until his re-entry to Earth, why is he getting older? Would his regenerative powers not conflict with that? Well, sir, his main power isn't the power of survival. His main power is actually his regenerative power. That's what actually would have kept him alive when Hulk punches him and he floats through space. The reason he's getting older is it's actually like theorized that he's older than Professor X, like by a lot. His regenerative I'm gonna mess that up the whole time. His regen powers just kind of like slow the aging process. So we don't know how old Wolverine Logan. We don't know how old he is. We know that he's probably a lot older than Professor X though, like 100%. It's just his regenerative powers actually like slow all the aging process and everything because they're constantly repairing the cells or whatever. But as time goes on, his regenerative powers actually like don't work as well and they slow down. And that's why we actually see in the trailer he has like scars and everything now. So yeah, it all comes down to like his regenerative powers kind of like helping keep him young. But as like the years go on, eventually like his body starts to slow and his regenerative powers begin to slow down as well. It's actually a common thing in the X-Men thing. Like as they get older, their powers like aren't as powerful as they once were. Yeah, why is he getting older? Because the days are ticking by, man. That's all. What can you? I can't stop that. His regenerative powers his regenerative powers not conflict with that? His regenerative powers is what's kept him alive this whole time. We've seen him fight in like World War II, Korea. I think he's probably in World War I. Who knows what else? So yeah, either way, I'm super stoked. My favorite X-Men character. Well, one of them. He's probably my number one though. This has been Life Lessons with Juvy. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. all my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird. I'm going to press the stop button now. I'm going to try and press it again and end this. Come on.